Okay, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's God Mama here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves, all the chosen ones out there, period. My spirit team, those living and not living. What's good, everybody? Period. Because I'm feeling like some of us need to be hyped up at this time. I don't know if your energy down, you've been affected by all of this witchcraft these people been up out here doing, because they definitely been out here doing it. You understand? They been doing the most. Peace, love, and light. But yes, and I got my pom poms out again today. You feel me? Because I'm feeling like that, and it's like, ooh, it's hot in here. It must be some chosen in the atmosphere. I said, ooh, it's hot in here. It must be some chosen in the atmosphere. You understand? Peace, love, and like that part right there. Tell them haters. Tell your haters to fucking bring it on. You understand? Bring it on. Period. Not just the haters. You understand? Period. They trying to wage war against you, you know, energetically, spiritually, and things like that, even physically. You understand? Period. Tell them bring it on. You understand? It's crazy. When I said that it was 111 up on the clock because you in alignment, you understand? And these people are hating up on you because you're in alignment. You understand? Because you are doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That part right there. So yeah, it's giving it. You understand? Period. Okay, so what I said, ooh, it's hot in here. It must be some chosen in the atmosphere. Okay, so some chosen ones. Period. That part right there. Some chosen ones out here. You've been out here, right? And it's like that, you're attracting a lot of attention and things like that, whether you know it or not. You understand? And it's people been talking about you. They've been having congregations and shit like that, services and stuff like that, and speaking about you up in meetings and shit like that. This is the truth. Peace, love, and light. And it's giving, some of them even been talking to the youth about you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. They better be wary of what they teaching them children when it comes to me. You understand? Period. That part right there. But yeah, it's been a whole lot of stuff like that. It's given that they be telling them they things that put fear in them. You understand? Period. They tell them things that put fear in them. Okay, and that's weird as hell. Okay, that part right there, because you're not nobody to be fearful of. This not that type of a situation. You're a good person. Period. That part right there. You're a good person. And it's crazy. Like, I've been hearing military talk as well. Some people try to label you as a target, or not just a target, they say you a threat. You understand? Period. That part right there, you're a threat. But the military knows that you are friendly. That's the truth. Peace, love, and light. Some people have judged you to be demonic or toxic and all of that type of shit. You understand? So they tell people things that put fear up in them. It's about what you do for work and things like that, what you do with your career. They say that you got ties to the devil. You understand? Period. They say you work for the devil. It's the other way around. Like, you know, God, that part right there. God is God. You understand? Period. That part right there. And you got a divinity. You walking with God. You understand? You have an anointing. You work for God. You understand? So if anything, that the devil will be working for you. You understand? Period. That part right there. But that's not even what's going on. These people don't know shit. With the moon card here, I'm gonna just keep it real. They don't really know shit. You understand? And some of them, they've had some scary dreams and things like that when it comes to you. Peace, love, and light. That's what it's giving something. But you're a very loving, kind person, whether you a man or a woman. You a family person. That part right there, you believe in bringing the people together and all of that type of shit in the judgment here. But let's talk about that part right there. Unity. Let's keep it real. Most people that be serious about all of that integration shit, they done got fucking, you know what I'm saying? Period. Like fucking Michael Jackson. He was talking about that stuff and he eventually got killed too. You understand? Period. They saying he got killed. You understand that part right there? He was talking about that shit when he was talking about bringing people together and things around the world as well. You understand? But it's like Martin Luther King got killed. All these people get killed. Tupac got killed. You understand? Period. Anybody that was speaking about certain things like unity and shit like that. You understand? Because it's like certain people don't want that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you the type of person that get along with all people. Let's keep it real right there. And it's like you get along with all different type of people from all over the world and things like that is given. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with your energy. Like many people recognize you as a loving or kind individual. You understand? And it's crazy that I'm sitting here thinking about this shit like that. It's giving like strangers see the best sides of you. Okay? It's giving a lot of the people that spreading the negative energy and shit like that, talking negatively and all that bullshit about you. They people that know you. You understand? This is bullshit. Okay? They people that know you. You understand? This is the truth. And they telling lies and things like that about your character because it's something about some blessings. You understand? And it's like they know some shit that you don't know. You understand? So they moving funny. Certain ones of them moving funny, especially the ones that's in authority figure, like your big cousins and your aunties and even some of y'all, your mama and your daddy. You understand? Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, these people are just telling lies about your character and shit like that because they know how you are. I guess you got great potential to do great in life because you are that loving type of person. You the type of person that people want around them. That's the thing about it. You the type of person that people want around them. So if these people can just, you know, tweak, you know, a little bit of these stories and things like that, and they can like make you look like a villain or a fucking beast, you know, an animal and shit like that, then they can fuck up some shit for you. You understand? And they could fuck up some shit if they could do that. You understand what I'm saying? But it's giving these people that's going around talking about you up in these bad ways, the people that are listening to them are frowning upon their asses. Peace, love, and light is what I'm hearing right now. 9 of Swords, you understand? That type of shit. And the 10 of Pentacles. Motherfuckers is worried because you're destined for some sort of abundance, okay? For wealth, to be wealthy. Okay, to live a wealthy, lavish lifestyle, to build a legacy. Also something about some sort of inheritance as well. Peace, love, and light. That part right there. You could be somebody who was doing so well in life, or you know what I'm saying, is what I'm seeing here. And you could be like a person who works with the community and shit like that, like I don't know why I'm finna say philanthropist, or somebody who just helps others. You understand? And so the Lord, the universe, sees you as somebody who is worthy, you know what I'm saying, of giving riches to, because he knows that if he gives you these riches that you're going to help others with them. You're not going to just be selfish about it. However, you got a selfish ass family, my baby. You got some selfish ass people around you. You understand that they just want it for themselves. If they can get it and you don't get it, you understand? If they that type of shit, like what the fuck? Peace, love, and like these people are crazy. You understand? But we got the fucking Page of Cups coming out in the King of Cups. Something about this person's feelings and emotions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they ready to express them, okay? After a certain situation happened where it's like somebody definitely told some lies. Somebody also got caught stealing from this person. You understand? Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here. They also probably caught somebody stealing from you, okay? So it's like somebody understand why you are the way that you are, is giving that as well. This person could have been backdoored by some people that they know and shit like that up in their life before, and they see that you've been through the same thing, and they now understand where you come from and where you've been coming from with a lot of the shit that you've been coming out here with. You understand? That part right there is what I'm hearing. We got the 3 of Wands here. Somebody's expanding, growing. You understand? That part right there. It could be your family. It's what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and like that is growing, expanding. It could be what you do for work, because you could be a singer or an artist or something like that as well, whether you a woman or a man. It's what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light. And whatever it is that you're doing, you're growing because of what you're doing. You understand? And it's like somebody, okay, it's like you have a choice or a decision of which direction that you're going to go in. And I'm going to keep it real, okay? Something being offered towards you, right? From somebody. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like this person, they got a gift for you or something like that if you go towards them. And then on the other side is somebody who's like, they want you to work with them in long term, right? So they're going to want you to like sign some sort of a contract or something like that. They got their lawyers like, you know, doing some shit or something like that, or you got your lawyers coming together with some shit. So it's like you want something stable with this person. You don't just want or y'all share each other visions or something like that. Is giving that they don't just want to invest in you and things like that and just, you know, and it just be over or something going to be ongoing or something like that. Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here as well. Also, that represents whatever it is that you are doing, you're starting to make money from it, okay? That's what I'm hearing as well. well. Peace, love, and light. You're starting to make money off of whatever it is that you're doing, is what I'm seeing here. And you could be using those funds or the resources, the money that you're saving as well, okay, putting it to the side for some like business or something like that as well. Somebody been working up on their self. You understand? Peace, love, and light as well. Somebody's been working on themselves and making sure that they are stable and being resourceful and things like that, and that they got everything that they need. I see a mother manifesting a blessed life for herself and her children. I see a man doing the same way, same thing, but this man also, he wants a wife, okay? King of Pentacles energy with the Empress underlying energy. There could be some drama, okay, too. It's giving somebody, it's two men that want the same woman, okay? That's what I'm seeing here as well. Peace, love, and light. One of them could be an earth sign. One of them could be a water sign or a fire sign, okay? They could be any of them. You understand? And what I'm seeing here is that somebody just was trying to get in the way of what you got going on. So it's giving somebody is somebody from the past. You understand? And it's like they seeing you optimistic and looking forward to some shit. They seeing these signs and things like that as well, right? I don't know if they caused a fight with you or a fight with your person. You understand? It's what I'm seeing here. This nitpicky ass individual, whoever it is that, you know, and it's like this somebody who like they just will want to fuck you. You understand? Like they will want to come in and they won't want to be the one to be like, listen, I hit that shit, I hit that, I can still hit that bitch whenever I want to. Woo woo. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this giving that they would just want to be able to say that they able to still fuck you and things like that, or you know, say you ain't shit or some shit like, oh my god. Peace, love, and light. This shit crazy. You understand? But that's what it's looking like. That's what it, they will be in and out. You understand? They seeing that you got a lot of shit going on and things like that, and you closing out cycles in your life. They just try to run in and cause some damage real quick. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light. So we got the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles here. And the Four of Pentacles here, like I was just talking about. So yeah, this could have been something that you started off doing on your own. You understand? And it's like you just stayed consistent at it until you got people. You know what I'm saying? Or till word got out. And I'm hearing some of y'all, for some of y'all, it's like a divine recommendation. You understand? Like, I don't know if it's like God, got somebody doing something different and shit like that, and then they stumble across whatever it is that you do, or they talking to somebody, you understand, and this person mentions you or mentions your work or something like that as well. However, it's like this is it's happening in a divine way or something like that. Peace, love, and light. Not only that, it's given like how Joseph, you know, the situation with Joseph, but so you probably dealt with a lot of challenges is what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light, right? And it's given also, this shit is so crazy. You know how Joseph's relationship with that man was. I don't know who he was dealing with. It was the Pharaoh at some point in time, right? But before it was the Pharaoh, it was like one of the generals of the army, or you know, some shit, somebody that be in the control of the slaves and things like that, right? In the jail ward and shit, like, so the warden and shit like that, right? You all saw how he had that weird ass relationship with the emperor. The emperor trusted him dearly, right? Then it's one person speaks up on this person, his wife, you know, and she's the one that's the thought, you know. Look at that. We talking nowadays, but back then in the ancient days, I don't know what they would have called her. You understand? But she was being a thought. I called her Queen Thati. That's how I described her to my children, my sons. You understand? Because I want them to beware of these women and all of that type of shit. I'm a woman myself, but it's like it's all different types of women out here. You understand? And beware. You understand? Because they could be a queen, but if that queen ain't right, you understand? Especially if she ain't right within, you understand? And then you ain't gonna be winning with that woman, okay? Period. But listen, that king, the emperor and stuff like that, he listened to his wife, and you know, she was very manipulative and things like that, pulling out the tears and the waterworks when he didn't never know Joseph to do no wrong. You understand? He only knew him to be an upright man, an honest man, and all of that type of stuff. But it's like loyalty. That part right there, to his wife, right? Regardless of whether she telling the truth or not in a certain situation, you know, I guess that's what his position was, to be, right, loyal to his wife. You understand? Period. So it's a man out here. You ain't wrong, Empress. Look at this. The fucking, it's the truth. And it's like they just want to defend their wife, their husband. They know that motherfucker wrong. They know that bitch ain't right. They just gonna defend that person because they chose that person. Understand, if that person fails, you know, then that's like they fail too, you know. But it's giving some weird shit. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it was like eventually he needed him again. You understand? After he gave him that poor judgment. You understand? Misjudgment. Threw him in jail. Caused him all kind of grief, sadness, all kind of shit like that, while he was already in a fucked up situation where his family had sold him as a slave, when his family wasn't even a slave type of family. His daddy, who was his daddy? Wasn't his daddy one of them people? You understand? The leaders of all of that church shit type shit, because he had them 12 boys. You understand what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. So my thing is like, they wasn't even I don't know, a normal type of a family. They had shit, right? Okay. And his brother's just jealous as a bitch and then sold him off. He was already going through shit, and it's just like people just kept on lying left and right, lying on the man, putting the man up in fucked up ass situations and stuff like that. You understand? And it's so crazy because it be seeming like that. People that be having such great faith in the Lord, they don't fight too much. They don't argue too much and shit like that. Thank you for letting me know the word that they used to call them, harlots. They used to call them harlots. I was gonna say Horus. Peace, love, and light. They some Horus looking at us, but I know that word wasn't around that long. You understand? Peace, love, and the word whore and things like it wasn't around that long, right? So they was calling them people back then harlots. Okay, so that's what she was, the queen, like a queen harlot, period. So my thing is, that man still listened to that woman, or whatever the case may be, and put his trusted adversary in jail. You understand that part right there? The only person that he could trust, he put that person in jail. You understand? And it's like Joseph went through so much shit, y'all. And I told y'all about this before, but God confirmed it to me, you know. Through all history, we got to think about history now, right? Y'all saw how Joseph did well, and then he helped the kingdom of Egypt and things like that, and then his family came back and he forgave them and he helped them as well, right? Okay, them motherfuckers turned around and betrayed that man again. You understand? However, it was like one of his nephews or some shit. That's what God was telling me about, or something like that. Like it was somebody else in the family. You know what I'm saying? That didn't understand his struggle and everything that he went through and stuff like that. So one of his brother's seeds, one of his brother's children and stuff like that, turned around and betrayed them again. You understand? Because I was wondering if they was already freed, right? And they was also living good. You understand? Because they were kin to Joseph. How did the Jews become slaves to Egypt again? I really wanted to know how the hell that shit happened again. And then Moses came after them. You understand? Moses was after Joseph. I'm wondering why the hell they needed the Exodus again with Moses. Why the hell them people kept becoming slaves over and over again? Is it because of betrayal, or what the fuck? Was God just angry with those people and things like that? I don't know. You understand? But I was wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, thinking about all this stuff, because yeah, y'all, I was watching Bible movies over the weekend last weekend. I was at home watching Bible movies. You understand? So we got Page of Cups, which could definitely represent storytelling, poetry and shit like that, singing, music, dancing. Some of y'all could be doing that, listening to that. It's the weekend and things like that at home. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, definitely focused up on your priorities and things like that, and feeling good in your own home space, or your space that feels like home to you. With the World card here, this expansion is growing is what I'm seeing here as well, seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups here. with the high priestess. So this definitely represents an overflowing anointing, overflowing spiritual gifts and abilities and things like that. It also could represent somebody being a healer. We got the 7 of Cups here as well. Peace, love, and light. Somebody got many choices. It's many different ways of getting done something that needs to be done for somebody. You understand? Peace, love, and light. You a little scared or something up in some sort of situation with the 6 of Wands, and it's like you oh my God, period. Oh my God. You somebody just like they don't know. But it's like, yeah, leaving a certain situation, peace, love, and light will be the best thing for you, is what I'm seeing here. And it's like your intuition probably be what's telling you that, you know. It's like somebody could have multiple options. Somebody could be dealing with multiple people. You understand? Is what I'm seeing here. Yes, they are. And it's like they got contracts and connections with multiple people and things like that. People who are jealous of you and shit like that as well. So it's giving like you could have walked away from somebody. Some of y'all walked away from people that you love dearly. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And it's like you would have been a blessing to this person, but they wasn't treating you like that. They just wanted you to be a part of this 7 of Cups situation, one of their options, one of their choices. They wasn't, you know, this person right here, this a quantity over quality type of an individual. So you probably should not want to fuck with them anyways. You understand? That type of person. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But this also is you having dreams of different things that are coming into your life and things like that, right? And different things that you see for yourself, blessings and things like that is what I'm hearing, okay? What I'm getting from this is like, move away from anything that don't feel like it. You understand? Period. Move away from anything that don't feel like what you prayed for or don't seem like what you prayed for. If you have thoughts in your head about the future that you want to create for yourself, even the life that you're creating for yourself right now, and it's certain shit that ain't aligned with it, even people and things like that, cut them off, because it's looking like somebody that's could be the best thing that you do for yourself. You're already stable. You already got your own and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. And it's like sometimes it's hard to love other people. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. That part right there. I was just about to touch up on the fact about blessings and things like that. You praying for certain things and stuff. Stop being so damn controlling. You understand? Because God might just have a different way of bringing a blessing to you than you know what I'm saying, than you expect. You understand? Peace, love, and light. You could be too fixated or focused up on something coming from a certain place or coming in a certain way and things like that, that you are actually just missing a blessing and things like that. Also, like I said, that quantity over quality shit. You know, some people just need to get that under control. It's what I'm seeing here too. Peace, love, and light. Because fuck them. Okay, period. That's what my mom's saying right now too. Like literally, like seriously, like yeah. Look, one of them burning. It's fire in that fucking cup. Oh my God. Period. What the fuck? There's fire in this cup, bruh. Like one of them, like, come on now. It's not, they don't look too safe to be playing with the options and shit like that right now. I don't know. So we got the Knight of Cups here and the Justice card here. Ooh-wee. And the Ten of Swords, right? Okay, so this somebody rushing to take action into their own hands to get justice in a certain situation. You understand? Because they feel that emotionally about whatever the situation is. You understand? They not waiting on the police. I don't know what situation that is. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But you know, some people be like that. You understand? Some people be like that, and it is what it is. It's like, don't fuck with nobody. You understand that part right there? Leave people alone, right? It's like, I don't know what to tell your ass. You understand? For somebody, it's like, I don't know. They did something, and it's like somebody ain't finna, they not calling no damn police. You understand? They gonna get it how they live. You understand? And I'm hearing that too. Some people up on that. That's what I'm hearing. Get it back in blood. You understand? Period. That part right there. So you a powerful manifester as well. And it's like you get what you want with the Magician and the Star card as well. That part right there. What we hear, that part right there. A magician never reveals his tricks. You understand? A true magician, no, they don't ever reveal their tricks. You understand? So we got the Star card and the Empress. So it's definitely your rise, you're rising, and you definitely know your worth, big dog. Peace, love. there. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. But yeah, somebody you rejected, family members, friends, people from the past, all of that type of shit, you understand? Because listen, you known them people for so long. They been in your life for so damn long, friend. You got ways of making things happen when you get away from them. You understand? It's like your life be so blessed when they don't be around your ass and things like that. You go through a bunch of miraculous things and stuff, and you've been paying attention enough to know. You understand that these the ones that's the blessing blockers. You understand? They the blessing blockers. They gotta go. You understand? They been in your life so fucking long. It's like come on now, it's obvious. You understand? And it ain't nothing that you need to go yelling out to people and be angry and rageful about, like, you guys are blessing blockers and I gotta get away from you. Y'all gotta get cut the fuck off. No, you just simply do it. You understand? They already rejecting you anyways, period. Because they already feel a little fucked up on their own. You understand? They rather celebrate without you because your energy too fucking big for them. Your energy too fucking big for them. They rather do things without you any motherfucker way. So go ahead and cut their ass off so that you could boss the fuck up, all the way the fuck up. What's the use of caring, having feelings, emotions, and shit like that for people? Yeah, they be family and shit like that, but people be sabotaging your motherfucking life and things like that, and you sometimes sabotage yourself, your self-love. It don't be loving enough when you loving them motherfuckers a little bit more than you loving yourself, and they bring drama to your life. That part right there. So I don't know who needs to hear that, because I don't play them type of games. You understand exactly. 6 of Wands with the star card here. I don't play them type of games. You gonna get real cut the fuck off about my peace. You understand that part right there? Be lucky if your damn life don't end out. What the fuck doing when I cut your ass off like on some real shit, period. I ain't gonna lie, I've been noticing I've been wearing black. Again, you understand, and all this shit didn't happen and stuff like that. Even somebody I know passed away. You understand? And this person was just like always trying to talk to me, you know what I'm saying, acting like they like me and all kind of stuff and things like that. But it's like I catch this person being real shady and things like that up on their social media, mainly because I be turning them down. You understand? I was turning that person down all the damn time. So this person on social media being funny and shit like that, talk about how I don't got no neck, you know, but I got these big titties on my chest, but I don't got no neck. Peace, love, and light. So this person was talking so much shit about me and stuff like that, and you know, and I didn't find out they was even talking shit about me like that until after they fucking died. That's what's crazy. And it's like, God don't play about listen, that part right there. God don't play about you, but I'm gonna just keep it real. You got people out here that don't play about you too. Okay, so that part right there is like whatever you saw, other people saw that shit too. You understand? So we got the Ace of Pentacles here. So sometimes you don't gotta slide. Sometimes it's not about you getting your hands dirty. You ain't gotta check a nigga and be like, you was just up in my inbox and this and that and wow, oh well, the third and this and that and woo. So and you ain't gotta check a female. You understand? Period. You don't gotta do none of this shit. Whatever you do, it be because you're human. Let's keep it real, period. Who the fuck perfect out here, right? Oh my God. And I'm hearing fucking Key Sweat. Nobody, baby. Peace, love, and light. Who can love you like me? So I'm hearing that right now, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. Who can give you what you need? So somebody, peace, love, and light. It's a tower here, a certain situation where two people, I don't know if y'all see each other and then y'all get shocked or some shit like that, or y'all just recognize each other or something like that. I don't know. It's like you fucking shocked that somebody actually understands you and where you be coming from when it comes to the principle. The principles, the morals, the ethics and things. It's not, I don't give a fuck that they did that type of shit, you understand? It ain't about them doing that shit. My feelings ain't hurt, none of that type of shit. It's the principle. It's the fact that I trusted you motherfuckers. It's the fact that I loved some of you motherfuckers. I cared about you. I did things for you. You could have called me and asked me for any motherfucking thing, that type of shit, but you go behind my back and do some fuck shit, my nigga. It's the principle. If you can't understand that, then you definitely deserve to be cut the fuck off. You understand? Period. Why would you take something from me knowing that you could call me and ask me for any motherfucking thing if you need it? That type of shit. All kind of shit. People just got to get cut the fuck off. You understand? They just got to get cut the fuck off. Okay, we got the Fool card here and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's giving somebody taking a risk. You don't know where the fuck you going. that part right there. You don't know where the fuck you going. You don't know how this shit gonna turn out and all of this type of shit. But you like, listen, I'm gonna do it. I feel it deep within me. You know, I'm gonna do it anyways. You understand? I'm gonna take this action. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do that. You understand? Whatever it is, right? And that shit just work out for you. That shit just work out for you. You understand? Three of Wands here. Peace, love, and light. Two of Swords here. Somebody's looking forward to you. Somebody trying to get some information about you, and they very anxious, they very optimistic and things like that. And it's like this person is like they wanting to do something and they waiting for the right time to do some shit or something like that too. And it's like somebody's also waiting, you understand, for you to show up like this with the Three of Swords because of something that they did that it's like they don't think that you're aware of. However, whatever they did, the Lord blocked it from touching you. You understand what I'm saying? Also, it's given that you probably are an alchemist or a healer. And you saw that a person wanted you to feel this. So what you did was took that energy and transmuted that shit by rejecting the person and not even going towards a person as well, that was waiting on you to come towards them. Is what I'm seeing here. But they were only going to fucking break your heart if you went towards them. You understand? It's the truth. They were only going to fucking betray you and backstab you and all of that type of shit again, right? Somebody blocked you or said no. That's a blessing. I'm gonna just keep it real. If they said no to you, they blocked you or some shit, that's a blessing in disguise, whether you know it or not. I don't care how much you fucking like them. You understand? Period. I don't care how much you like them. I don't care if you had feelings and you felt like you was in love with that person and shit like that and things like that. If they said no and they don't want you and shit like that, don't let them have to tell you twice. Don't. So what I'm seeing here is the Lover's card and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm gonna tell you how to, that part right there. I might not be in a relationship, but that ain't because I can't keep a man. You understand? Because that part I know how to do. You understand? And I don't have no problems doing that. You understand? My problem come from the fact that it's principles. Period. It's principles and shit. And these people don't be getting it. They don't be understanding it. You understand? Period. They don't be getting it. You understand? I don't play them type of games. You understand? Your family be crying about your ass trying to play with me in my heart and my feelings on some real dashiki shit. But I ain't just gonna be talking about it. And I ain't gonna talk about it at all because I can't let nobody know that I'm on that shit with you. Period. So yeah, this ain't that. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups here. No, that's the King of Cups. No, I say queen when I'm seeing the king there. Somebody, you're a reflection of your king or your king. I don't know, your woman is a reflection of you. That type of shit with the Lover's card here. Okay, so we seeing that, and it's like Four of Cups. Somebody is rejected somebody. And it's like Six of Cups. But it's like somebody also, they reject somebody to be friends or something like that. Somebody also, they like, Lord have mercy. It's like I love when I be looking at these cards and it's like I hear songs and shit, but that's what I just heard. I don't know what to call it, but I'm never calling you a friend. You understand? That's what Wale said up in that song. What he said. I don't know what he said after that. Okay. But that's what this person's saying right now. You understand? Like, y'all not together or anything like that. You understand? However, I'm with the Lover's card here. This also represents making healthy choices and decisions, right? That choice to reject you or something like that. That was a choice made out of love, out of doing the right thing, you know, the best thing that's involved for everybody. You understand? Is what I'm seeing here. Somebody could be a Pisces. This man could be a Pisces. Is what I'm seeing here too. Peace, love, and light. And this is the truth. Up in a certain situation, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep this real. It's like somebody was sabotaging you. There was a woman sabotaging another woman, okay? This woman could have a contract or something, or she was getting in the way of some sort of a contract or some sort of job or some shit where another woman is concerned, okay? However, this woman was trying to tell the other woman to know her worth. Is what I'm seeing here as well. It's like throwing hints, but we don't throw hints, so she was throwing shade, right? Okay, because if you know a situation that somebody in and it's not ideally good for them, right? Why don't you be direct? Why don't you be direct and be bold and shit like that, and let that person know, like, these people are just fucking playing with you. You'd be better off just doing what's best for yourself and things like that. Fuck all of that. I know you're hurt. I know this and I know that. Bitch, eat a dick. You understand? Period. Because I don't get hurt. I get mad. And when I get mad, shit get... You understand? Period. It's over. That's all I got to say about that. You understand? So somebody, they've been a fake ass friend. They's playing both sides. You understand? Period. They's playing both sides. They know that man. They telling that man shit about you. They know you. They telling you shit about that man. You understand? Whatever the situation is. You understand? This, that, what they said. Oh, what that lady said, Betty Wright. She's talking about when she know how the people used to get them, gather them together and shit like that. And they don't blame Mr. Chuck. Mr. Charlie is just a man. And we don't play that type of shit, because you are just a man, right? That you just a man. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody is like they can't, you know what I'm saying? Period. That's what I'm getting from this energy. Shit just be hard. And somebody finding it hard to like penetrate your barriers and shit like that as well too. You understand? But yeah, it's giving that. Like, why not just be friends? You understand? Peace, love, and light. I'd rather not judge you like that and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. I'd rather not know you in those ways if you fucked up in those types of ways. You understand? Some people not good husbands and boyfriends and shit like that and baby fathers and shit like that, but they'd be a good friend, a good brother. You understand? Good cousin. You heard? Good uncle. Sometimes, you understand? Peace, love, and light. Good business partner, but I don't know about lover. You understand that part right there. So we got Cancer energy here, Chariot energy, the Wheel of Fortune, Hermit. Two big major arcanas coming out with the Hermit card. That's also one of them, okay? Is the Hermit a minor or major? I don't know, but somebody definitely waiting on the right time to do some shit, you know. And it's like somebody waited so long because they was waiting on the right time to do some shit that they missed their opportunity. Peace, love, and light. Because that's what I'm hearing. LMA shot clock. Peace, love, and light. And she's like, you gonna miss your opportunity. So pretty much somebody definitely did. You understand? Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here as well. And you got somebody that like, I don't know, they a hothead, but they not a fire sign. They could be a Gemini. They could be a fucking Libra or Aquarius or something like that. But they see your options. They attacking them. Oh my God, this shit ain't funny. Cause somebody could be like y'all. Some of y'all could really like have situations like that. Like say your man got mafia ties, your woman got mafia ties, and all of that type of shit. And even if they don't, you understand, they don't give a fuck. They don't. They attack them people. You know, so some of y'all definitely like, don't be no cheaters. You know damn well who you dating or who you in love with, who your wife, your husband is. Peace, love, and light. Three of Pentacles here. Queen of Cups, okay? So yeah, you turning your back up on all of this drama, but there was some drama. However, the drama has been shining. The light has shined on the drama. It's been exposed in some way, shape, or form. The haters, all of that type of shit. You understand? So what I'm seeing here is somebody wants to work with you. Oh, and you also starting your own business or something like that is what I'm seeing here as well. But with the Hermit card here, it represents somebody who's like they alone a lot, in isolation and things like that. With the Three of Pentacles here, it's like you could be working up on something, okay? And you could have like this contract and you're going to be very successful. I don't know if you're working from home or starting your own home business is what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light. But it's looking very promising and rewarding for you. The Emperor card coming out. King of Wands. Somebody could be Aries. Somebody could be Taurus, Aries, Cusper. Somebody could be a boss, a leader. right? Okay, so that's the type of person that like, you know, they do contracts and shit like that. Peace, love, and light. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to see how you doing, you know. Is what I'm seeing here as well. Okay. Somebody wants to ask somebody's hand in marriage, for their hand in marriage. They want to propose. They want to build with this person. They want to build from the ground up, or whatever the case may be. They want to build something using with their principles. They want to build something. You know what I'm saying? They want a baby with you. Looking at. Okay, Queen of Cups here. Yeah, it's the truth. You're going to see some fighting, okay? You're going to see some people who are into it and things like that. And it's like you're going to want to speak. You're going to want to say something to try to mediate or something like that up in this situation. But don't. But when you see it, don't say shit about it. It's giving, you might be laughing. I don't know. It might be funny to you. You understand? Very much so. But yeah, we got the Three of Cups, then the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. That's not good. And that's not good, you know. That's giving like a date rape or some shit like that. I'm not even gonna play about that type of energy. That's what it's giving. Protect yourselves when y'all out here at them clubs and shit like that, and them your people and stuff like that as well. You understand? Somebody also could be very, very worried because somebody is definitely getting caught up. It could be a female trying to set up another female for that. You understand? To get raped or get a date rape. So we got a Queen of Pentacles here, and the Sun card coming out with the Eight of Pentacles. Something about what you do for work, very successful, very different. You're creative is what I'm seeing here as well. Very resourceful is what I'm seeing here. Grounded, trustworthy individual, respectable woman. Okay, is what I'm seeing here as well. You could be a woman that employs others. You understand? Peace, love, and light with your business. You could help other people and things like that. You could be a teacher as well. Is what I'm seeing here. But we got the Page of Wands. This could be funny. Okay, you could be a funny teacher as well. And something about some sort of message making somebody very happy. Something about your career, okay, taking off, and success coming in for you is what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light. Because whatever you do it, but you don't do it like nobody else. It's like, you know how you see this shit up in this picture here. Oh shit, it's looking crazy now. I see shit in these pictures sometimes that I don't see before, and I had them for years. And it's like at certain points of time, God doesn't want to reveal certain things from me. But I said this before, but it's getting bigger. It's not just the fact that it's the designs and stuff is getting bigger. Okay, so this spider here weaving a web and things, but it's like doing some design shit right there. It's some designs over up in this area, up in that dark area as well. And this spider that's around doing this thing is giving, like, y'all know that movie Babe? Is that the movie, or is it Wilbur the pig? Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web. I don't remember what the pig name from the movie. Charlotte's Web though. And y'all remember how it was supposed to be about the pig though, right? But he was so tiny, so small, right? And he wasn't gaining weight like the other pigs and things like that, right? Like, and they was calling him a runt and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was something that the spider was doing because she gained friendship with him, right? And he had her trust and loyalty and things like that as well, the spider. So she will weave webs, and it will be like awesome pig or amazing, you know, pig and things like that. She pretty much would like make titles and headlines and things like that to make this person better, like pretty much talking this person up and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he know somebody owe they fucking success to you. They were not adequate. They were not enough. You understand? It's what I'm hearing. But you gave them this, I don't know, this encouragement. Not just encouragement, you up-talk them publicly. Somebody, it's like when you talk about people, they take the fuck off. You understand? Peace, love, and light. If you talk about them bad, then they go through some shit. You understand? But when you're talking about them good and things like that, they take the fuck off. This is the truth. You understand? It was somebody who was up in a very, very weak stage and things like that, and you probably didn't see him that way because you're amazing. Let me hold on. You're an amazing person. I'm gonna just keep that shit real. You didn't see that person as a weak person. You didn't see that person up in it, and you probably eventually did. I'm gonna just keep it real. But it's like you wasn't looking at that. You wasn't, and it's the truth. This is the truth. So it's giving you eventually did. But it's like originally you were probably very excited and all of that type of shit, and you empowered this person, encouraged this person while they was. Now listen. And they could have been in very much in the weak moments because they were depressed or sad or something like that, or dealing with family losses or some sort of losses. It's looking like somebody was dealing with losses where they was having to pay somebody some money or some shit, or you understand, pay out some money or some shit, because somebody rushed towards somebody and did some fuck shit too. Somebody done fucking gave somebody STD and shit like that too, as well as what I'm seeing here. This shit wild as a bitch. So it's like you sitting here being nice. You understand? Trying to let somebody know about the other things that's going well in their life, because I guess they was dealing with all of that type of shit up in the fucking background and shit like that, and you didn't know nothing about it. So you just trying to provide encouragement and shit like that to somebody and let them get up and tell them to get up and go and do something. You understand? Period. Make a fucking move. You understand? Period. Like, you can't just sit there like a fucking deer in the headlights. Look at that. Oh my God. Period. Like, come on now. Get a fucking move on it. Put some fucking pep in your step. Oh my God. Peace, love, and light. That part right there. What the fuck? Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles. So yeah. It's like you somebody. It's like you somebody. It was like you're very passionate about what you do. Okay. I'm just going ahead and say that. No, you're not winging it. You understand? You're actually doing it. Whatever it is, you're doing it. You understand? Period. That's what I'm seeing here. It's just that you're doing it alone. Right? And you know, and it's like she don't care that she doing it alone. She gonna keep doing it. And you understand what I'm saying? But it's giving that you doing what you're doing. And you're doing it alone. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing here as well. Somebody. There's a tower here, a situation, your intuition saying something about something, right? And it's about something about why something stalled up and why somebody did not come towards somebody or come towards you or some shit like that as well. Okay? So we got the Page of Cups here. I don't know what the fuck to say about that type of shit. Yeah. The Queen of Swords here. Five of Swords here. Somebody's trying to attack somebody so that they be having anxiety, so that they be worried and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want you to feel like they gonna always be competing with you. You ain't gonna ever catch a break. Is what I'm hearing, that type of shit. You know, with the two of Pentacles here. Page of Cups. It's like you got feelings and emotions, but it's like not them. I don't know. It's not the feelings and emotions that somebody's expecting for you to have. Okay. Somebody try to put fear in you or some shit like that, right? And it's like you went back to attack their ass, or or you spoke about it, or whatever the case may be. This is the truth. You understand? And it's like somebody saying, and that's why. You understand? I don't know who it is, but there could be another woman in the picture as well. Like I'm saying, it's another woman talking about some shit and woo woo. And they could be telling somebody, and that's why that person did this and did that to you, or whatever the case may be. King of Swords person here coming out, okay? And it's like because they got it out the mud on their own, period. That's what it's giving. It's like this person built stability for themselves. They don't need you for that no more. So, oh my God, like what the fuck kind of shit is this? Like, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like a person that'll have your ass sitting around starving and all kind of shit. You understand? You could be without whatever. You understand? If you would have been waiting up on any motherfucker body, this motherfucker right here in particular, who the fuck is this, right? Because we see her here with the 2 of Pentacles, right? 7 of Pentacles underlying energy. Either he bringing 5 of Pentacles. Every time he in your life, there's 5 of Pentacles. You understand? Period. And it's like somebody seeing that you real good on your own by yourself, though. You be having a whole lot of shit going on, but you still maintain your stability and your security, your home, abode, whatever it is. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like somebody telling somebody, like, who the fuck, what would you make? Oh my God, it's true. It could be even niggas. Somebody, homies, talking to them, or they guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman, this person do so much by themselves. What would make you think that they would be attracted to you? And it's like certain things that people even be saying up on the internet, like, a woman who pay all of her bills by herself and this and that and the third, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even be expecting for her to want you to come to her house or chill with you or this or that and the third. And it's like, I don't understand why they don't understand that shit. Chariot card here. It's like you done learned so many fucking lessons. You done been through so much shit. Now it's nothing or nobody that's going to hold you back or stop you. Not even your damn self with the Chariot card showing up. Somebody literally, a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper or something like that as well. You can share this person's, y'all got the similar mindset, but you a woman, okay? You a woman, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Or he don't, he ain't no woman. What the fuck? That shit a little confusing. It's giving y'all mirror each other. Y'all probably help each other. For all I know, y'all might be able to talk to each other in a way where it's like y'all know y'all talking to each other, but don't nobody else know y'all talking to each other. Shit like that. This is the truth. And this is the truth. And you turn your back up on that situation, and that's what you need to do. Those 3 people, they being judged, and that's what the hell the shit was talking about. You understand? It's 3 people being judged at this time, and they being trial for death in the spirit. You understand? That's what they on trial for. Probably trying to kill you, though, or something like that. And so they're facing the death penalty in spirit, okay? And you just do need to keep moving forward. That's what I'm seeing here, period. And it's like crazy, because before I even got up on here, I don't know why, because that part right there, it's like something about optimism. 3 of Wands here. That could also represent hopeful wishing and things like that as well. King of Cups here. I was thinking like this shit is like a marathon, like literally, period. It just keep on going and things like that. And it was like I was talking to spirit. And we was talking, and it's like it came out again. You understand? Period. And it was like I was born to run businesses, not races. You understand what I'm saying? I was born to run businesses, not races. So it's given that it's a lot of people out here who expects you to compete with them. And they expect this to be a race for you. They expect for you to be fucking flustered, for you to be rushing around trying to make shit happen. When they try to cause a problem, they expect for you to be rushing around and feeling anxious about how you're going to solve the problem. They expect you to spend your time and your energy thinking about the shit, all kind of bullshit. You understand that? It's like, that's not here. You understand? I'm not with that shit. You know, dismissed. You dismissed with that shit. You understand? Period. That type of shit. Like, no, that's not what the fuck my purpose is. That's not what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck what you expecting from me. I don't even fucking know you. You understand? You're not doing shit for me to worry about what the fuck I'm doing to expect any motherfucking thing from me. You understand? Period. That type of shit. Like people that just watch you struggle and shit like that. They want you to break yourself down, tire yourself out. You understand? But listen, we children of God. I was gonna say we the child of God. We child of God. You understand? We children of God. You understand? So what he say? I will walk and not get weary. And when I run, I will not faint. You understand? Because that's what happens when you wait. And that's what happens when you wait instead of giving up. And that's what happens when you fucking wait instead of chasing people. And that's what happens when you wait instead of competing against lesser beings. Fuck you mean? Queen of Cups energy here. You put your heart into everything that you do. High Priestess energy, underlying energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But very deep, you understand? With the Moon card here. Peace, love, and light. Very intuitive, you understand? Very much when I say that shit, you gonna feel it. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So yes, you done had some dreams recently, right? What about them? Peace, love, and light. Y'all have been having some dreams. What's going on with the dreams? Peace, love, and light. Oh, glory to God. Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands. This is about some rushing action, somebody made a hasty choice or a decision based off of a dream. They rejected somebody based off of a dream that they had as well. They could have had a bad dream about you and rejected you. You understand? But they now seeing about somebody's like quickly rising to fame. You know, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Peace, love, and light. Knight of Wands. Star card. Somebody also could be like a rising star is what I'm seeing here. We got the Knight of Cups underlying energy with the the High Priestess. Okay. The High Priestess. So it's about somebody having dreams about somebody, right? Somebody could be having sexual dreams as well about somebody as well. Somebody could be dreaming about famous people and things like that as well, is what I'm seeing here. But with the Star card here, is telling you that your dreams are representing, they're not just dreams. Okay. So you could be like either astral projecting, or you could be somebody who dreams of the future. Okay, you could dream of the future as well. Okay, hearing you could dream of the past as well, people from the past as well. Queen of Swords with the Star card here. I see Aquarius energy here as well. Okay, period. That part right there. We wanted to talk to somebody about this shit because somebody calls themselves, you know, working with the moon to release your secrets to this King of Wands person, right? And we wanted to let that bitch know. Peace, love, and light. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Yeah. Because, yeah, we don't play that shit. You understand? And it's like this whole time I've been trying to figure out really why, like, what the fuck is the bitch doing then? She don't, you know, it is what it is. God done told me. And yeah, period. It is what it is. I don't fuck with people, so they shouldn't be fucking with me. Especially not about no nigga from my past that I done fucking walked away from and shit like that, and started bettering my life and building myself up and things like that, that I broke curses and cycles with and shit like that, that people that shouldn't even be fucking, you know, thinking about me. You understand? That type of shit. And you want to be feeding this motherfucking energy and information. That shit crazy. So we got the Two of Wands here. This is about somebody with big vision and stuff like that, but definitely got a choice or a decision to make, because whatever it is like, it's your spirit, you know, telling that you need to go up in a certain direction or some shit like that, right? That's what I'm seeing here, okay? And it's like you and somebody together will be very much more powerful than what you already are, because it's given that you already powerful by yourself, but it's something about them having manifestation abilities, and you having manifestation abilities, and y'all coming together and working together with the Hierophant card here, okay? And it's like somebody shares your vision, okay? But this person could be like a religious leader or something, I don't know, emperor. Somebody feels like you should be working with them because of what it is that you do. You're supposed to be working with elite people and things like that, and government officials, kings, queens, that type of shit, because of what you do. You're not supposed to be around common shit and things like that, I guess. Peace, love, and light. I was gonna say the common people, right? Okay. But you are also somebody who fights demons and shit. Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here. You're a demon slayer. You're like a beast. But it's like you're not one to be controlled. You're not supposed to be controlled. But this emperor feels like you need to be working with him and whoever the religious leaders and stuff like that is and things like that. However, you are still fucking fighting battles is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. You see this shit? The devil card with the 7 of wands, the fucking hangman card with the strength card and the sun, right? So it's giving you're fighting. You're always fucking fighting. I don't know, do he want something with you? But you're always fighting is what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, like I don't know if is it that you're always fighting him or no, it's not. The emperor actually had the fucking 8 of pentacles behind it. Okay, so this something about work as well. Yeah, they want you to work with them. You're the best at what you do. You're the best at what you do. Understand? So this is what I'm seeing here. And you know how to take your power back and protect yourself and things like that. And it's given that the ones that come up against you, you make them sit their ass down in some way, shape, or form. You understand? And it's like what y'all seeing is the lion, her back turned to this. And as they could be very much so, like when they get themselves caught up in some shit, you turn the other way. You don't fucking cry for them or anything like that. But the way I'm looking at it, it's like this in my hand. So I just flipped it around because it's like you will put their ass behind there and you won't feel no type of shame for doing so. And that's probably what it is too. They want you because you do what the Lord tell you to do. You pass out judgment or whatever the case may be up in certain situations without feelings and emotions and things like that. You just do what needs to be done, and your feelings and emotions don't be involved in stuff. You understand with the Ace of Swords there, and that's rare is what I'm hearing as well. Somebody could have lied on you, like try to say like you doing something against them because it's a you got a motive with the 7 of Swords, but you don't. They do. And your ass like, I don't give a fuck. You gonna do whatever you need to do to sit their ass down. You understand? Period. Because they gotta stop fucking around. Okay. Oh my God. So yeah, you're manifesting wealth. Okay. Prosperity, abundance, financial wealth into your life is what I'm seeing here as well, y'all. Okay, the Hierophant here. And somebody is like a religious leader who's also have manifestation abilities too. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to tell the religious people to shut the hell up about spiritual shit. I'ma just keep it real, period. This man was really talking about somebody was doing some shit in church, right? And he said this person stood up to catch the Holy Ghost and then they started convulsing like they were going into a seizure and shit. And he's like, and he was just sitting there manifesting. No, the fuck he wasn't. He was going into a seizure. What the hell? Who told y'all that manifesting and stuff like that? You understand? And that's why I don't go to church, because let me keep it real about that shit. That's demonic, right? Period. Like, let's go ahead and tell the truth about that shit. Demons are all in the church. They be all up in that bitch, you understand? And y'all be sitting up in there praising God and all of that type of shit with the demons right next to y'all and shit like that. And then y'all see people fall out and they get to shaking and all of this and that and woo woo woo. And the fucking preachers in the church casting out the demons because the demons are in the fucking church inside the people in the congregation and things like that. Like, come on now, y'all be scared of the wrong shit. You understand? But y'all willfully walk into those places. You understand? Well, exactly. With so much fucking pride and so much strength and confidence, you understand? But they got the nerve to be acting scared when they walk past me. You understand? It be tripping me out. I ain't gonna lie. And it's been the men lately. And y'all, oh my God, let's address it. Because come on, we was hoping that y'all was going to be stronger. You understand, period. That this shit was going to empower y'all to be who y'all truly are and all of that. Where the fuck is all of this fearful ass shit coming from? Why are y'all putting fear in people when it comes to who I am and what I do? You understand? Half of y'all, damn near half of y'all able to do the same shit. You just ain't fucking tapped into it yet. Why are y'all fearful of who the fuck y'all truly are? And you seeing me, I'm not even all the way there. But the potential that I have to be all the way there and shit that what I'm working with right now already got motherfuckers scared for what? Y'all scared for nothing. You understand? Period. If you was a good ass person, or not, you don't even gotta be a good ass person, perfect ass person, none of that type of shit. You don't even gotta be that. You understand? Cause I wasn't, and I'm still not. But one thing I know for a fact, okay, we ain't gonna talk about it, period. It's like, it's something that is just like, I'm just not that. You understand? I just don't do that. You understand? Period. You understand? It's like, you don't gotta be perfect out here. You don't gotta be perfect. Just don't fuck with other people in a way where it's like, don't put nobody through some shit that you don't want to go through. You don't gotta be perfect. You understand? Exactly. The fuck y'all scared of? Y'all pissing me off acting scary and wimpy and shit. The fuck? Them not the type of men that we want, that we need out here. You understand? I'm tired of y'all sitting around fucking scared and crying and all of that type of shit. The world card here. The fuck you gotta be scared for? That's the thing about it. If they was on my side, they wouldn't be scared, because they would know we don't got shit to fucking worry about. You understand? With the star card and the two of swords there. Fuck you steady trying to go against me for. I understand your fear. Fuck. You shouldn't be fucking trying to come against me. That's your problem. I'm trying to help you motherfuckers. That's the problem. Exactly. Like the fuck. That's why I don't be trying to help no more. I just do me now. Because you understand, I just do me now. That's a burden. That's big ass burdens to carry around. You understand? And it's constantly some ignorant ass motherfucker whispering to the group of people, or talking to the group of people, tainting the whole group of people. It ain't no fucking one bad apple no more. It's fucking thousands of them now, and the shit is just annoying as fuck. And it's like, well, God, they I guess they just you know what I'm saying? Like, damned. They broken, unfixable. I don't know what the fuck to say. You understand? Man, ain't nobody finna deal with that bullshit. Y'all constantly want somebody to walk around carrying burdens and shit like that. Like feeling like the fucking weight of the world up on they fucking shoulders when y'all purposely making people dumb and shit like that out here. Fuck y'all. And them people that choose to be dumb too. Now I see why Harriet Tubman was pulling guns out on her people. Because if your ass want to stay here, bitch. But you ain't finna ruin shit for the rest of us. You ain't finna fuck it up for us because of what you want and what you believe in and all this and that and woo woo woo. And then it's like the rest of us, we seeing through all of this bullshit. And if y'all want to continue to live the way that y'all been living all of this time, when y'all see God is constantly tearing shit down left and right, then keep on doing that shit. Keep doing it. Shit. Then people up here, rest in peace to that man that got assassinated. You understand? At that college. You understand? And y'all, how you motherfuckers sat around and rejoiced that shit. But y'all be sitting around talking about people like me. And you evil as fuck, y'all. Evil as fuck for fucking rejoicing over that shit. I don't give a fuck what that man said. And shit, we all talk shit about people and shit. We all talk shit about others and stuff like that. The fuck? That don't mean some people should be dead. And he dead for something more deeper than that. You understand? But that ain't my motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to the people. How everybody, especially all the black people, why the fuck is y'all laughing about shit like that? Like y'all just know shit finna get so much better for y'all up in this country. Because it's not. The fuck? That's evil. I don't give a fuck what he is. I don't care if he was Hitler, him motherfucking self. Live in the flesh, born again in the world. I don't give a fuck. What he did ain't doing shit to me. Period. That's how I feel. Y'all give a fuck too much about shit that don't fucking matter. And the shit that do matter, y'all don't be giving enough of a fuck about it. Being sitting on the internet laughing and shit at people dead. That's the real devil shit right there. You understand? That's why God intervening in all of this shit now, because it's just too much shit going on. That shit just fucked up and it's weird as a bitch. You understand? And it's like you want somebody y'all see eye to eye. This dude fucking crazy. It's two people out here. They toxic as a bitch too. Okay, two toxic people. What is this? They know y'all both seeing the toxicity. It ain't that y'all toxic. Y'all seeing all of this shit. Y'all seeing what the fuck I just said. Looking ass, period. So we got the Lover's card here. is giving that to. Some stuff you would think it don't got nothing to do with you, but it do got something to do with you because you're divine feminine or you're divine masculine. And some about these people that don't want the divine feminine and divine masculine coming together when they know that that's what the world needs to bring harmony and some other shit and things. So some people that don't, they not with the divine plan, they just got to get moved out the way. Yeah, they not bigger than a fucking program. That's what I'm hearing. Peace, love, and light. So now we got the 9 of Wands coming out. Somebody's very worried. Why? At the bottom energy, you got anxiety and stuff like that. Something about some sort of you rejecting a offer. That you might reject a offer. And the world card here, expansion, growth. Also this giving up on the world and shit. Giving up. You know, period. That type of energy. I'm tired of dealing with this shit and I do it by myself, right? But I'm not really alone, right? Period. That's the truth about this shit as well. I am not the only like person who believes in keeping the earth and being a light worker and shit like that as well, and actually be obedient, okay, to the teachings and things like that and the messages that we receive, right? I'm not the only person that's like that. However, certain shit that I deal with, I'm dealing with it by myself because of who I am. And that's who the people are attacking. The Hermit card. I ain't gonna lie. God had to tell me in my spirit team too. Because I was mad at God before. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started being able to do all of this shit and stuff, and I started seeing everything, how, you know, this shit go way back and shit like that. And it's like you gotta break curses, you know, and you gotta not see yourself up in certain light because you ain't those people and things like that. And you gotta fucking like unlearn shit and things like that and learn new things. And it was just so fucking much, you understand? And it's like I was mad at God and like, what the fuck you doing all of this shit to me? Because that's what the Christians tell you. Like, God won't allow you to go through nothing that you can't control or nothing. I mean, nothing that you can't handle and this and that and woo. But I've seen people kill themselves. Literally. And it's like, if that was the case, then what the fuck God allowed him to go through so much bullshit or her to go through so much shit for that they just kill themselves. And you think about certain shit that you know the people went through, you know that shit was just so harsh and so hard to deal with. And I understand why they didn't want to live no more. And it's like, fuck y'all talking about, because everybody not strong enough to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit like that. You understand? And so, yeah, sometimes this like experiments and shit like that, what they be doing with people, right? And they got the ones that they turn psychotic and shit like that. Yeah, you do got some ones that end up doing, and I send out that awareness, watch over your people and things like that. If they act depressed and shit like that, especially where suicide is concerned, be there for people. Right? But these people up in this world do so much shit to other people, put so much pressure on other people. Yeah, God won't do that. They do it. You understand? And y'all gotta understand that sometimes it's not God putting you through shit. God don't even want you to go through it. It's the fact that you trust in these people. It's the fact that you doing what they telling you is the right thing to do and what's supposed to be done and all this and that and woo. You understand? That's what it is, and that's what the problems be. What they want for you, what they expect for you, what they putting up in your fucking path for you to go through, the obstacles that they are fucking creating out here up in this fucking world. People call it the Matrix and shit like that. Like it's like a game. It's like a puzzle that you got to get through and things like that and stuff like that. But yeah, no, you got to get out of that shit. You gotta opt out of that shit. You understand? Period. That part. Like I'm hearing like it's that simple. Look at that. I don't know though. But yeah, 2 of Swords here. Something's blocked. Oh, that part right there. They be blocking people from being able to succeed in life. That's what it is. And it's like people been being beaten down, and it seems like you being beaten down by the world, but it ain't the world. It's people. And yeah, and it's like I might not know who all they is, but we gonna get all they ass. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Whether we know who they are or not, you understand? We Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords. You understand? Period. That part right there. You don't fight the way they fight. You take an alternative approach to the chaos and the conflict and all of that type of shit. You understand? To the demonic attacks and things like that from these low vibrational energies and people and beings. You understand? Period. So we got the Two of Swords here, and it was like the Five of Pentacles. So something given is given that as well. Like somebody, they wanted wealth to be blocked for you, but God and them blocking poverty from you. It's like, oh my God. I don't know why, I just heard somebody's lyrics, and it's like they keep a handkerchief in case a bum try to touch them. I don't know. And I'm like, ugh. I keep it. Oh my God. Peace, love, and light. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. So yeah, somebody is like, somebody been walking around telling lies and shit like that about why you don't want to fuck with them and all this and that and woo. I don't think they know why. We got the Nine of Swords here, but somebody's also worried about your children and shit like that, or they, I don't know. Are you walking away from somebody, leaving away from somebody is what I'm seeing here. And it's like you're moving towards a more exciting and adventurous type of life and things like that. And it's given that your children are also experiencing, going to be experiencing this excitement and this blessed new beginning, adventurous new beginning and stuff like that as well. However, this man is sad about this mess. Something about a message here. And he could be a single father, okay? Or he could be a father. Something going, somebody's having some troubles at home, and they about to end up being single. Or they already are a single father. Back and forth communication or traveling and stuff, and it's like Queen of Cups energy. It's like you're sympathizing with somebody, or you understand their feelings and emotions and shit, and you telling them they just need to get some rest, they need to heal from whatever the hell the problem is and stop trying to cause more problems and shit like that. Six of Swords, and that's why you leaving away from them. And that is true. Somebody want to try to disrupt your peace, and this person try to disrupt your peace by doing like this, like people who go to court for custody and shit. They want to try to take your kids and shit like that from you to disrupt your peace, and they want to put a stop to you, you know, seeming to be so independent and things like that and stuff like that. But it's like some of y'all, just like what I was just talking about. We ain't gonna talk about that, but you might as well, because he keep coming. He want to come. He want to keep coming for you like that, and end up finding his ass somewhere not alive. Looking at that part right there, because people think it's to just be okay. And if I can't get you, I'm gonna get your family. I'm gonna get whoever the fuck I know that knows you. I don't even give a fuck when it comes to my kids. I don't give a fuck if you they other fucking parent. Nigga, that part, I don't care. Y'all don't understand that part right there, because the cycle is broken, the curse is broken, that shit is done. Keep coming for me, and you won't be able to come for nobody else. I don't know how any other person, mother of their kids, act or be. I don't got time for the drama and shit. Somebody, Nine of Swords. Okay, Five of Pentacles underlying energy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody has trauma from this person, from somebody, you know, that type of shit. You will be dealing with certain shit. Like, no, you can't come your ass over here. You bring bum energy with you. Shit just start leaving. Money and shit. Peace, love, and light. Them type of relationships. Hell no, we reject those. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You understand? Once I see a person, literally, they presence in my life is not no good for me. Like, literally, I could be up. Soon as they come around me, oh, I done fucking lost this. I done lost that. I done left this someplace and this and that. No, I'm cutting your ass off. You gotta go. I don't give a fuck. That energy arrived when you arrived. Now I'm finna send it back out with your ass. Bye. That part right there. No, I can't deal with that weird shit. And it be like that. You understand? We got the Judgment card coming out. The Nine of Cups there. That part, somebody is getting what they want, making you get your way. Somebody's watching that, they observing you, seeing something from a different perspective, and things like that. And what you want don't got shit to do with another individual, is what I'm seeing here. You like to eat good, you like to look good, you like to smell good, and things like that. Something's been very challenging, and it's like you giving up on something or somebody, right? And it's like because they seem to want to be fucked up with the Five of Pentacles energy. Sometimes you can't help people, right? That's the truth. It's like you closing out these cycles, you breaking these curses, you can't force other people to do so. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like not that you just telling somebody no, you know, because it's like they could need a place to stay or something like that. You're not inviting that energy into your home. That's what I'm getting. Not that you want them to be fucked up, poverty, or anything like that is what I'm seeing here. But you got to protect yourself. So yeah, somebody could need a place to stay and stuff like that. But you should not invite them into your home. Two of Pentacles there. So we got the Devil card at the underlying energy. This is the truth. Okay? It's weird. This definitely represents somebody got like some weird ties and things like that. They trying to tie themselves to you. You understand? It's what I'm seeing here. Somebody fucking try to tie themselves to somebody by putting fucking witchcraft on the fucking drink or on the fucking drugs. Is what I'm seeing here. It's like people get together, link up with each other, and they like to smoke and shit like that with each other. Some match me type of energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You know, like they were like, well, I'm trying to pull up. You want to match that type of shit? You know, somebody that fucked them up doing that with somebody. And this the thing about it. They was going back and forth between two different people. Okay? So somebody's waiting up on you. They was waiting up on you for something. They trying to attack you. Okay? You understand? That's what I'm seeing here. It's like somebody was trying to attack you. And they using this Queen of Swords person to do so. You could be Queen of Cups. And it's like they realized that they chose that person over you just to realize that you the better choice or some shit like that. Or I'm hearing it don't get no better. King of Wands. So somebody's wanting to rush in, they want to take action. It's the type of person they do. They like to lead and all of that type of stuff. But it's like you already building something stable and long term for yourself, right? So what is this? They want you to start over with them. With the World card here. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody just had a fling with somebody and stuff like that as well. Peace, love, and light. And so they might try to come back towards you after that. No, don't let no. You understand that part right there? Don't come back towards me after no dumb shit. You understand? But no, it's giving like some weird shit, you know. And it's like, then you the one, you finna come up and stuff. I don't know who this man is. He looking for a come up. That's the point. You right? And so somebody realizing that you was actually the blessing and you was the come up. It's giving they chose somebody else over you that was probably older than you and more established at a certain point in time in life and things like that. Ace of Cups here. So it's like you got some new love coming into your life and this person try to come towards you like all frantic and shit like that after they done went towards somebody else and shit like that and it did not work out. You understand? And it's like they feel like if they give you whatever they didn't give you before, they do something different, then things will be different and you will take them back or something like that, because it's given that they left you in a Five of Pentacles like you were either sick or broke, or you know what I'm saying, peace, love, and light, or both. You understand? Homeless even, or something like that, something you needed you didn't have, right? And they judged you for it. But you're a Queen of Pentacles. This shit is crazy. Temperance energy here too. You could be making peace with the earth sign woman. with the temperance card here, chariot card here. Yeah, something's over, you know. And I was hearing that shit, you understand? Oh, we got all the 3 queens out here. You done evolved on this motherfucker. You done evolved on him. That's the whole point. You're not even the same person anymore. He remembers you to be the Queen of Cups and things like that. And you're now talking, when you talk, he get this Queen of Swords from you. You understand? Other people, he see you deal with other people and how other people talk to you. They talk about you like you're a Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So they saying you're a real boss lady or something like that. You're very beautiful or charming, or you're a go-getter. You're a boss. That's what I'm hearing. Stuff like that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Also, this man, this what's funny about it. I know exactly some of these people is like similar situations, you understand? It's like when you met somebody, they seen all the potential in you for you to be like everything, like this fierce boss, whatever, you understand? But that's because you were already that. They met you when you were sick. They met you when you were sick. Somebody in particular, this situation, this person was sick, you understand? Somebody was pregnant and they had a baby and they got sick, you understand? Period. That's the truth. And this person met you after you were healing, okay? When you went into your healing after dealing with that. This person saw you at a point in time where you probably were smaller than normal as well. How these sticks look so skinny and shit like that. It's like they saw you at a point in time where you wasn't even thick, or you didn't have a lot of weight on you or anything. You know, you were probably small as a woman, and then you didn't look like you had just had a baby or anything, but it's because you were being attacked during your entire pregnancy on some spiritual and energetic shit. Some of it like probably was like toxic with the other parent, you know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. But yeah, somebody judged you. It's crazy. Queen of Swords, you already know what the fuck going on. Somebody going through some similar shit. I don't know what to tell that person other than leave that other person. Leave them motherfuckers alone. Period. Everybody. Leave them all alone until you heal. Till you get yourself together. Right? That part right there. Because, yeah, is people will judge you not even knowing what the fuck you going through. Not even, you know what I'm saying? Period. They assume that you just always been fucked up and weak and all kind of things like that as well. I try not to do that to people, but I do notice when they are. You understand exactly. And it's like to ask a person a question about what they got going on and shit like that. You understand? I don't know why y'all make it. It's easier for y'all to judge people than to ask them if they got issues or it's a problem or some shit like that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went from like 100 and fucking like 70 something pounds to 120 pounds with a baby in my stomach before, when I was pregnant with my second child. And it's like I was like out here though. I felt like that was the Lord, a little bit of it setting me down, like you need to sit down somewhere, you're doing too much and shit like that. And I was saying it so much, you know, but I didn't believe in manifestation and all of that type of stuff 7 years ago. That's the truth. I really didn't believe in spirituality on any level, and that's the truth. I barely believed in God, in Jesus, anybody, period. I was living a different type of life altogether 7 years ago. And it was like I used to constantly say it all the time, but I wasn't trying to get pregnant either. But I'll be always talking shit like the only thing that's gonna sit me down is a baby, getting another baby and shit. And so what's so funny is that reel that be going around, and people like that trend when they like have another baby with your kid's dad, or join the fucking what they say, the band. And everybody like, they like, oh fuck that shit. They joined in the band, like literally like on some real ass shit. It was that part. It's like some shit is over with though. That's what I'm seeing here though. It's like, is that shit over with? That shit dead. That part right there. But yeah, it's like I went through some horrible ass shit. It's giving somebody else that they could be going through some similar shit. Yeah, you had to break a curse. That's what it was. Somebody cursed you. Okay, somebody might be going through something that you went through, and they might need help with that. They might need a curse broken. Because I'm hearing that too for somebody else. It's something deeper. It's like they don't know why they can't stop loving that motherfucker that don't do them right at all. And you might be just dumb on your own, or maybe that person is doing something to like love spells or some shit up on them. I don't know. I said you might be dumb on your own looking at. I don't know, but yeah, there's some sort of contract in the reverse here. So somebody is definitely, this contract is null and void. That's what I said. Period. Ain't no contract with somebody I can't trust. The fuck out of here. I ain't trying to make no agreements with you. And snatch my chain off your neck like T.I. did Nunu up in ATL. Peace, love, and light. Because I don't want to kick it with you. I ain't trying to smoke with you. None of that. Peace, love, and light. Like, seriously, that shit over. It's done. Over with. So somebody, some shit like that. Peace, love, and light. Somebody seeing what you're doing and things like that. It's somebody, a healing love, a relationship. Somebody is a healer, okay? So yes, it's like when you get with somebody, that's how your relationship is going to be, like a healing love, stable love. Also giving somebody doing what they love to do, you understand? And it's like they like to work alone. They like to be alone and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The Empress energy. You're that part. Very beautiful. With the Sun card and the Ace of Pentacles, you got blessings coming in. Something the universe is sending you. God is sending you a blessing. Something stable. Something that you can hold. Something that you can have. This could be in the rewards, is what I'm saying. Some sort of gifts and stuff. Some sort of lavish gift or something like that. Peace, love, and light. It could be a ring. You understand? Because that's a big ass ring she holding up in her hands with two hands. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light is what I'm seeing here. Because somebody been manifesting somebody like you. That's where they feel to, that's where they, you know what I'm saying? It's not just you manifesting. Shit. A lot of people are manifesting, period. It just is what it is. And if you up in alignment, your manifestations are coming through, period. Regardless of all the witchcraft these hoes out here doing. You understand? This is the truth. And it's giving you, this person knows of you. You know of them and dating. I don't know of shit, period. Look at that. But y'all might, that's how you might be feeling. I don't know. It's giving like, you know. You somebody like me, you just keep trying to push the shit away. You understand? But like, la, 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 la. I don't want to hear it. Who loved me? Blah, 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 blah. I can't hear it. I can't hear you. I don't know their name. I don't know who they are. I didn't hear that part. Dude playing with God now. What the fuck? Like, what? What the fuck? Like, I can't hear you. No, but yeah, it's just like, Somebody, they just don't want no relationships and stuff like that right now. You know, they not trying to be in no relationship with nobody. Y'all both see eye to eye with that. That's what it's giving. You know, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Hermit. What the fuck? Some of y'all out there, it's like you fell for somebody because they believe in you and what you do, you know, for work. They could have like invested in your work. They could buy your services or something like that, or whatever it is that you offer. Is what I'm seeing here. That could have made you like that person. That could have made them like you. They could buy things from you because they like you. Some of y'all. So we got the Fool card here and the Star card here. Like somebody take a risk and it work out for you. God bless you. Take care, everybody.